What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 2Pro Gaming or Joe here, back at it with another video, and today I got a new segment for the channel. Horror Movie Review Mondays. And you know, every Monday I'm just going to be reviewing a simple horror film. And today we're going to be reviewing, fuck me, The Babadook. This movie, if anything, is heavily overrated. I don't want to say it's hated. I don't think it's bad, just overrated altogether. Now, we're just going to talk about some of the problems it has and then hop into the story. First off, I want to get this out of the way. It's a 2014 psychological horror film, so if you're thinking, oh, I'm going to come in here, see the Babadook slay some people, blood guts, you're not going to find that. What you are going to find is some tension, build up to jump scares, that there ain't a lot of them, but you know, it's just more build up to what happens at the end of this film, because it's psychological, it's meant to mess with you. Now, this story does follow a widowed mother because her husband died in a car accident, and she is, you know, taking care of her only son, Samuel. Now, Samuel has some problems as a boy. You know, first off, he tries to take shit out of his dead dad's room, and his mom gets pissed off about it. The kid's into magic. That's where the problems begin for me. This kid is the most annoying kid you will ever see in a fucking horror movie. Matter of fact, this is the reason this movie was so fucking hated. And if it wasn't for the Babadook, I would have killed this fucking kid. You know, I don't say that to be rude. I don't condone it, but like, holy shit, when I say this kid is annoying as shit. He, like, sits there, screams, throws tantrums. At one point, he punches a little girl off a fucking, you know, a fucking playhouse. Like, what the fuck? Second of all, the mom really doesn't do nothing about this kid's anger issues that really needed to be dealt with through the movie, because half the time I feel like it's just like me wanting to stop watching because of this fucking kid. And the mom, I want to say she's going through the 5 stages of grief. Matter of fact, that's the whole theme of this movie. Just all 5 stages of depression and grieving from a dead relative, a dead loved one. And the Babadook is originally summoned through a children's reading book that the mom read for her son one late night. Ever since then, basically the Babadook keeps haunting her. She can't get sleep. It keeps like making this weird clicking, ticking noise, and you know, it just keeps saying Babadook, Dook, Dook. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, first off, motherfucker, come into my house, I'm getting a fucking priest. Matter of fact, I don't know why they didn't consult a priest to come into their house. And then, you know, so on, it just goes through Samuel going to school. He's getting in trouble because he's bringing slingshots to school. Like, this kid really has problems. And then after that, like, the mom literally gets in a car crash, like her husband did, because of the Babadook was on the roof of the fucking car. Matter of fact, there's one scene where the woman literally goes to the police station with the book, and the police do shit about it. They just laugh at her until she leaves. I just think that's stupid, you know, you should at least look into it. I just think this movie has a lot of problems. It didn't know what it was wanting to do. It didn't have a clear direction to the path it wanted to go. Matter of fact, there was only one bloody kill in the movie, and it was because the Babadook killed a dog. And it wasn't more the Babadook killed the dog as much as the Babadook fucking possessed the mom. And the mom killed the dog with a knife, but I'm counting it as the Babadook because, well, he possessed her. I don't think she's just gonna kill her own fucking dog. And, you know, after that, the mom starts chasing the child with the knife and shit, like trying to kill him and shit. And so the kid literally goes next door to his fucking old friend across the road who's literally just a fucking older, elderly person, and they all just chill there, and the mom literally just tries to forgive, and then they all go back to the house. You know, the son and the mom just go back to the house, try to get some sleep, and that's where the Babadook finally makes his first appearance in the, like, last 30 minutes of the fucking movie. That shit is dumb as shit. Like, 30 fucking minutes of screen time left, and you finally see the motherfucking Babadook? Nah. Anyways, it literally falls from the ceiling in some jump cut animations, and it just doesn't really look that good to me. I was like expecting it the whole time. And then it pops down on top of the wife, and then it disappears for unknown fucking reasons. And then the son, it tries to attack her son. Well, the wife wasn't gonna put up with that shit, so she just starts screaming at the Babadook, and the whole other side of their bedroom turns pitch black out of nowhere, and her husband walks out. Her husband walks out saying, give him the kid and they can be together. Well, let's just say she actually thought about it. First off, I ain't gonna think about that shit. I'm protecting my kid, annoying as shit or not. And then after that, they disappear because she says no to him. And that's when the Babadook comes back out with his finger knife, or not even finger knives, his claws, if you want to call them claws. Just, this movie was so fucking beat to me. And anyways, at the end of the film, they end up keeping the Babadook in the garage as a pet. They feed it worms, and the wife literally and the kid get along with it now instead of being scared of it. And the wife and them have a great life after children's services. Can't take the kid like they were trying to early on in the film, which really wasn't important because they weren't to me to bring up at the time, because they weren't going to take him anyway. It's the whole story. And, they just leave, and that's the end of the film. Just them taking care of the Babadook as a pet, because I'm guessing they thought it was their dad or husband. I don't even fucking know. The ending was beat to me. But yes, guys, that was the Babadook, and oh my fucking god, if I had to review that again, I just try to not rush through it. I tried to throw out details on the movie, my complaints with the movie, and blend it together. I might have done good, I might have done bad, but I don't know much about this movie other than it was fucking overrated to me, and I really didn't like it. Maybe you guys liked it. Maybe y'all can tell me more about this movie, because fuck me if I'm going back and watching it again. No. But yeah, I know Austin will agree with that. Anyways, guys, next Monday we're going to be reviewing Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers, aka my favorite movie ever, so I can give you a much, much, much more in detail video. Anyhow, guys, I love y'all so much. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications down below. I love y'all so much. Peace.